Welcome to our video Master's Programs at TU Berlin. With this, we would like to give you a step-by-step manual on how to use our homepage to find out more about our master's programs. The TU Berlin currently offers around 90 master's programs. 20 of them are mainly taught in English. Here you can see the different disciplines of our faculties: humanities and educational sciences, mathematics and natural sciences, process sciences, electrical engineering and computer science, mechanical engineering and transport systems, planning, building and environment, economics and management, and also some teacher training programs offered by our School of Education. You may find a complete list of our master's programs at tu.berlin/en/go144. Our master's programs can be divided in two groups. Most of them are consecutive master's programs. We also offer continuing education master's programs. Consecutive master's programs require a first degree, but no work experience. When enrolled in these programs, you will have to pay a semester fee. You can check the current amount at tu.berlin/en/go1322. Continuing education master's courses serve your further professional qualification. They always require a first university degree. As a rule, you must also have several years of practical professional experience. Please be aware that these courses require you to pay tuition fees that vary from program to program in addition to the semester fees. More information on our continuing education master's programs can be found here: tu.berlin/en/go1487. To find out more about our master's programs, please visit our homepage, tu.berlin. You can switch the language to English up here, and then you choose Studying, Master's Programs. There is the list of all available master's programs. If you click on one of the programs, you will find a page only for this program, with lots of information on the contents, admission requirements, and contacts for this program. At a quick glance, up here you can see the basics of a master's program. You will find that this specific master's program finishes with a Master's of Science degree, that this program is designed to be studied in 4 semesters, that you will earn 120 credit points during this program, and that this specific program starts twice a year, in summer and winter semester. Very important is the admission mode of the program. For this program, it is open admission, meaning everybody that fulfills the admission requirements and applies correctly and within a deadline will get a place. We also have programs with restricted admission. For those programs, we usually get more applications than we have places, and we have to choose between the applicants using a selection procedure that is specific to each program. What you also can see here is that the language of instruction for this program is English. We do offer some programs, like computer science, where applicants do not have to prove any kind of German knowledge during their application. Most of our master's programs, however, are taught in German and therefore require a C1 level German proficiency. Some of these programs also require some English knowledge. The necessary level is marked on the page of each program. If you want to know more about the contents of a program, a starting point can be the short description here. This text describes the core themes of the program and gives you a broad overview. If you want to dive in deeper, you can check out the program structure. Here, the main building blocks of a program are described. There, you can also find the link to the study and examination regulations for the program. If you have not studied this program at TU Berlin before, the most recent ones are interesting for you. Those regulations contain information like the modules you will have to finish, whether you will have to do an internship, and the time you will have for your master's thesis. But for a first overview of a program, mainly the included proposed course schedule is interesting. This can be found at the end of this document and shows you the modules the program composes of. The schedule for computer science, for example, shows that you will have to attend modules for at least 30 credit points from one list of compulsory elective courses that looks like this and is also part of the study and examination regulations. You also will have to attend 18 credit points from another list of compulsory electives and another 24 credit points of elective courses, where you can attend more computer science classes, but would also be able to attend classes of other study areas of your choice. For other programs, these plans look different and can be a lot more specific. For example, the program Biological Chemistry can only be finished if you study basics of microbiology, applied microbiology, cellular biology, and some other compulsory courses. But on a master's level, you will always have influence on the contents of your program. Also keep in mind that these schedules are only a suggestion. You can switch the order of courses and do less than 30 credits per semester. Studying at TU Berlin does not mean you have to finish in the suggested study period. If you want to find out more about the content of a module, you can check our module database to see the full range of available courses for this program. You can read about the contents of a module, the way that it is taught, for example a lecture or seminar, and the kind of exam you will have to pass to gain the credit points. If you find a program that you would be interested in, your next step might be to check out the admission requirements for this program. Each of our master's programs has specific admission requirements concerning your first university degree and the contents of it. To qualify for the program Computer Science, you would have to prove that you have a first university degree qualifying you for professional work taken in a subject within the field of computer science or a closely related program. The minimum requirements are that a program contains the following elements: attended classes in a total of 36 credit points in the fundamentals of computer science with 12 credit points in theoretical computer science, 12 credit points in computer engineering or information technology, 12 credit points in methodological practical computer science, 18 credit points in mathematics with a minimum of 30 further credit points in computer science. Of course, those admission requirements vary from program to program. Some programs, like computer science, are very specific. Some programs are open for a broader range of applicants and do not have very specific requirements. What you also can see here are more specifics about the required language skills for the program that you are interested in. Please be aware that your eligibility for a specific master's program can only be determined by the Board of Examiners of the program during an actual application. If you have more questions, you may find important contacts for this program down here. If you have questions concerning choosing the right program, or studying in Germany in general, or would like someone to help you gain a general overview of the TU Berlin, we, as the Academic Advising Service, would like to invite you to visit our open office hours on campus or digital via Zoom. You may find our current office hours at tu.berlin/go172291. You also can contact us via email through studienberatung@tu-berlin.de. We do have experts for each program, our course guidance. There you can ask questions concerning the contents of a program, and since these people usually are students themselves, get a better idea on the day-to-day life at TU Berlin, the time that has to be invested in courses and things like that. If you would like to know more about the application process, what platform to use and in what format to hand in your documents, you can find the necessary information on our website at tu.berlin/en/go35606. If you have questions concerning your application, you may also contact our Office of Student Affairs. You can find their contact information here, tu.berlin/en/go1661.